Glitter! That was a gay intro. What is up, lads and ladettes? iCapu here, and this is the second episode of our Fallout Let's Kill Everything, The Adventures of Sauce Boss. Where we left off, Sauce Boss had just walked out of the doctor's house. So, well, actually, have we? No, we haven't. We're about to walk out. The reason this is not a live commentary, if you can't tell, is because I'm an Audacity noob, and I deleted it. See, in Audacity, you can't just exit out of the program. It won't save it. You have to actually save it to a certain format so you can use it. So I'm gonna I don't know how. I'm rolling with my knife, and I'm trying to figure out why I can't pull my knife out. And the reason is you have to walk outside first for some reason. So this is going to be kind of a weird commentary because I don't really know how I'm supposed to... How are you supposed to commentate a video that had a live commentary with it and is... Like, really, that's the only way you could commentate a Fallout gameplay is live. But in this episode, it gets a little bit more adventurous. Sauce Boss draws his first blood. And I think I should fast forward through these loading screens, but whenever... Like, this is my dilemma. I could fast forward through these loading screens, but then that would throw off the commentary because the commentary is with the video, and if part of the video goes faster than it did when I recorded my commentary, then it would throw off the commentary and everything would be off, like that Halo video I did, Armorlock Bros. See, if I would have added that, if I would have added the slow motion before I did the commentary, everything would be fine. So I'm taking out my rusty knife and I see that bird, and little do people know, you can block with it, little do people know that you can actually kill birds, and I'm trying to switch to my 9mm pistol or something, but I can flash strip, so throw some dollars at me. So for some reason my armor was hotkeyed, so I'm going to put my knife away and take my Vault 13 armor off of my hotkey and put my 9mm back on there. So I'm gonna shoot at this huge raven. I was amazed at how big that bird is, and when you shoot it, blood squirts out of the map and little pieces go everywhere, and my gun jammed because it has horrible quality. And who mails a baseball glove to somebody, really? So here is where the adventures of Sauce Boss actually continue. We're gonna pull out our axe murderer thing, our huge steak knife, and go in and pay Dr. Homeboy a visit. He fixed us up, but we don't care. We must kill all. I think I'm gonna side with the Brotherhood of Steel just because they're hard to kill, and I like the Brotherhood of Steel. They're cool. I kind of want some of their power armor too. So I'm looking around for the doctor, and I see him. I'm stalking my prey. I'm detected and hidden, but I'm stalking my prey. He doesn't know I'm in here yet. And I tried to cut him and I missed. So I'm going to go over here and try for the super duper strike. And I'm going to hit him. And so the epic knife fight ensues with Dr. Mitchell. So I'm blocking, he's blocking, we're going to cut people up. And in the middle of this, I'm yelling, "What do you know about bacon, son?" Because, Sauce Boss, of course, you gotta have bacon and liquor. By the way, how did you guys like that video that I uploaded? I did so much editing. I don't know if I put an intro in there, but there's a glitter one in this one. So I'm not gonna have a certain one intro, and then I go into VATS to finish them off. And of course it tells me how to use VATS. But I cut Dr. Mitchell's head off, so hope you don't mind the sound effects. I can't really make this exciting as it is. And I was like, thank you, Dr. Mitchell, for bringing me back to life. So I'm going to wash your head off and put it in the sink. But for some reason, the sink isn't an actual thing. So apparently you can't put your head in the sink. It just floats there. Then I tried to put it over here in this pot, but I realized that it was a pressure cooker and not a pot. So I couldn't put anything in it. But I ended up taking the pressure cooker because it's a 15 value. And got my Dandy Boy apples. I take his Rad-X, I do believe. Yeah, I usually take medical supplies because they're needed usually and they don't cost money. And I'm like, oh my gosh, bathtub. Dr. Mitchell plus bathtub equals scene from every scary movie since the scary movies came out. And it's pretty funny that there's just like a dead guy floating in front of you, and you pick somebody up with your hands, air quotations going up here. And I have a little bit of trouble getting Dr. Mitchell into the bathtub. He's a stinky boy. He doesn't want to take a bath, so his head is in the sink. It's all nice and clean. The rest of him has to be all nice and clean as well. So we gotta throw him in the bathtub, bro. Yeah. So Sauce Boss has taken his first blood and is now fleeing the scene. I'm gonna do some quests just to further my good, but trust me, I will kill all except for the Brotherhood of Steel most likely. And I'm kind of at a dilemma because if I want to get Boone, I have to be friendly with the NCR, or I at least can't attack them. And if the NCR is always attacking me, then that limits my companions. And I was thinking about stabbing Easy Pete right in the face. I was just about to stab him in the face. And the reason I don't just kill Sunny Smiles right away is because she gives you money and ammunition. Otherwise, if you didn't do the quest, you wouldn't have got it. So, God, these loading screens are going to tear me apart. I wish I could have fast-forwarded them. I don't know how I could do that. Like I said, I'm getting good at iMovie. I'm getting very good at iMovie, actually, with the little intro things. You guys haven't seen one yet, besides the one on the video. And I've done a couple others, but those videos haven't uploaded yet.
I guess there's a thing or two I could show you.
Also,
Meet me outside.
slow motion. Like in the other video, I added song. And I added Audacity, and believe it or not, it took me 4 hours to figure out how to do that with Audacity. And right here, I'm like, look at Sunny Smiles' ass. Look at that booty. I kept saying booty, 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 and I was like, wow, this is horrible. This is a video game, and this is the wasteland, and everybody's gross. They probably can't even shave their bush. Just throwing that one out there, that's disgusting. Can't be rocking the bush. And apparently Sunny Smiles can turn invisible. And I was just going to chop that dog up. Because her dog has Down Syndrome Pro. That's the only perk it can run is Down Syndrome Pro. Because it runs so retarded. Oh, now, I'm so perverted. And I was like, let me see your ass. You won't let me see. And I equip my varmint rifle. And everyone knows this quest. It's the very first quest to shoot the bottles. And that's not really safe. Because you're shooting into a building. And the building has people in it. And I was pretty crazy because I put my strength up pretty good, so my gun was very, very accurate. And I know scope run right here, and I was like, oh, I'm so good. And then I quick scope this one, I think. Quick scope, yep, hit it. And then she's like, reckon I don't tell you to fight sarsaparilla bottles. We're gonna go kill us some geckos. And I'm like, yep, let's go do it. And I'm gonna rape you and kill you before. See, look at the dog. Why didn't they give it a better running animation than that? Have you ever seen a dog that ran like that? Like, even if it was retarded? Like, I just don't understand. I'm blocking. Yeah, I think I'm gonna try and focus on melee combat because, that's one of the things that I kind of do, is I focus on melee combat because I like to walk up behind somebody and stab them in the throat other than shoot them because it's more effective in this game. Because this game isn't really that realistic. You can kind of just like walk up to somebody and shoot them in the mouth 7 times. And they look at you like you're crazy, like, you just shot me? How dare you? But, yeah, when it's melee, you kind of just, like, some of the most powerful weapons in the game are melee. Like, I think the most powerful gun is the anti-material rifle, and I have one that does, like, 88 damage, and that's the highest, like, gun, and I have some, ballistic fists, and their damage is, like, 117, and then there's, like, the Oh Baby, the, unique super sledge does, like, 120 damage or something. I was like, bring it, geckos, I'll chop you up. And I super smashed that one. Chopped his head off. I chopped that one's head off. I'm like a ninja. And I was like, I'll bring this to Sunny Smiles. And my guy was like walking really slow, and I was like, a gecko head doesn't look that heavy. And I was like, an offering to Sunny Smiles. I was like, do you want this? And she's like, nope. So we do the cutscene with the gecko head floating in between us.
You want, you can come along.
And I choose
It'd be worth
only
it to watch
after
me.
this quest. She gave me
Shouldn't take
65,
more than a
5, 6
couple
rounds,
minutes.
which I couldn't have gotten
Come with me.
without doing this quest. So I was like, I'm not carrying this thing. So I try and throw it, and I fail really, really hard. I'm remembering all this from like a week ago, by the way, because I was like, yeah. And it kind of went 2 feet. I was like, that sucks. Stupid gecko. Yeah, so I'm gonna put one of these episodes out. It's not gonna be a long time because I have to, that dog, I don't know how Cheyenne, the dog, didn't die here. I think she actually might have. So I was like, that dog's gonna die. I think she, like, found a different gecko. And I was like,
Everything all
I tried to talk to her to further on the quest, but we hadn't killed all the geckos yet, and I was like, what are we doing? And then Sunny Smiles runs like she's on the moon. Do you guys remember those things? Moon shoes? They were like miniature trampolines for your feet. I had some of those. They did not work. Those are the hardest things on the planet to use. And they didn't bounce you high either. Either you were too skinny to make the rubber bands go down, or you were too fat to bounce because you'd end up hitting the ground with your feet. Like I said, I love melee combat in Fallout, and this chick is just chopping that gecko up with her meat cleaver. So, I talked to her, and she's like, holy moly, thank you for saving me. And then I'm accepted in Good Springs, and I was like, they shouldn't have done that. And I was like, Sunny Smiles, you just go over there, I got some business to take care of. And I was like, what up, girl? So, kind of stab her in the back. Literally. Actually, I kind of cut her. I wish you could stab people. It's like, Wah! I love the way she died. And I was like, yeah, Sunny Smiles doesn't even know what's up. But her cleaver only does 6 damage, and my knife does 10. So I'm going to chill out with my knife. I really want to go get... I'm going to do, I'm going to do... How can I explain this? I'm going to do a little series where I find all the unique weapons and do a video on that, kind of a tutorial. Oh, Hell's Bells.
Hell's
Who says
bells.
that? Really? Hell's
There's not a
Bells?
day
I didn't
passes
even-
by, I
even
don't tell
heard
people
that.
not to come here by themselves.
But I said I'm gonna do a mini series
One more
and show everybody where the
I'm heading.
all unique guns are, and I think I'm gonna do them during the Let's Play. So I was like, time to kill Sunny Smiles. And she's already shooting at me, so don't know what's up there. And I was trying to block bullets. I don't understand. Like, she hasn't hit me yet, really, because my armor is really awesome. So I'm just like chopping her face up, and she's just like not dying. And Sunny Smiles falls by my knife. So that's 3 people I've killed with my knife so far. And I don't know where her dog went, because I was looking for it, and I'm like, I'm gonna kill it. Killing this dog. But I got some more 5.56 rounds, and I got another varmint rifle. And I should have taken, I do take her armor, and then I'm like, yeah. And look at that foot. That does not even look like a foot. That looks like Barbie style foot, like not even toes or anything. And I was like, let's get some of this. Yeah. I'm so wrong. But continue watching this Let's Play. Let's kill everything. If you want to see more stuff like this, which is dumb. It's the stupidest thing on the planet, but for me this has been entertaining, so I'm just gonna walk around with a dead girl floating in front of me because I have telekinesis. And my knife takes one more person, and in this video you'll see why I do not like using guns. And I should have upped my repair, because that didn't help the condition of my gun at all. Sorry if there's any mic bumping, but it's hard to do a 17-minute commentary without moving, and I haven't bought a mic stand yet, so I'm having to hold this mic. So yeah, this is why I don't use guns really. Not because I missed, but because when you hit them, they don't do any real damage. I mean, I could have gotten closer, I guess, but I wanted to be a scout sniper, so. And I continue hitting him, and he just runs away, so I just had to go down there and cut him up. Still shooting at him. This is so weird, doing a live commentary that has already been done. Like, this shouldn't be commentary like this. It took me 3 hours to learn how to use Audacity. I kid you not. Like, I was searching YouTube videos, because if you ever want to look at something, don't Google it, YouTube it, because YouTube is Google, but it has moving pictures. And I was like, how do I save Audacity? And apparently I don't know what I did, but apparently I got it. So I love how I missed that. So he goes over in like this little corner of this house, and of course he tries to camp. And then this is where it's like, do you want to rebuild your character? I'm like, no, I'm trying to chase this dude and kill him. So I hit him a couple more times, and after I start cutting him up, he realizes that he just wants to fight me, which is a dumb idea. So he pulls out his 10mm pistol. Now that did you see me hit that shot? That would have taken out both of his lungs. He wouldn't be running anymore. So I take his 9mm pistol and his bottle caps and his stuff, and I wish you could use the butter knife. I would kill people with the butter knife, just to be mean. And here I'm like, well, I'm looking at the blood on the one side of my stuff, and I'm like, well, look at my video, and I'm seeing that it's pretty long. So if you don't end the videos within like a reasonable time, then I can't convert them to MP4s for my Mac, so I won't be able to do that. So this has been a kind of a live commentary.